Today we're going to go over how to send and receive a copy of a recipe in meez. Keep in mind, sending a copy of a recipe will create a new version of this recipe for the recipient. I can make changes from my copy, and they can make changes to theirs, and one won't affect the other. Okay, so here we are in meez, and today I want to send a copy of a recipe to a colleague of mine. I'm going to click the checkbox next to the recipe I want to send, and now notice a few different icons. One of them is send a copy. I'll click that and enter the email address of the recipient. Click enter and then hit send. Okay, I'm going to pop over to the recipient's account now, and I just need to go to the top right and see a little notification bell and click accept to accept the recipe. Keep in mind, depending on the size of the recipe, it can take a minute to appear. When I click the All tab, I can see my two concepts, but I can also see an option labeled personal. This is where recipes land when they're sent as copies. You then have the ability to choose which concept you want it to live in. Keep in mind, the personal concept is not accessible by anyone but yourself. If you have a team member who needs to see this recipe, make sure to put it in the right concept. To do that, we want to select the parent recipe. In this case, the parent recipe is the margarita because the pizza dough and Calabrian tomato sauce are both sub-recipes. So let's click the margarita pizza, and now let's click edit, and let's scroll down on the right-hand side, down to where it says owner. Let's select owner and select which concept we want this recipe to live in. Once we move the parent recipe to the concept, the sub-recipes follow. And that's how to send and receive copies of recipes in meez.